Hello everyone, Bruce FVN here. Remember to like the video, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Let's get into the video. So last time we played this, we ended at apparently the worst possible place to end, so let's see where this continues. This is the dream of the handsome stranger again. As you try to respond once again, the soft, warm feeling around you suddenly dissipates. Instead, you feel cold. Lonely even. It is just a dream after all, even if it feels recurring.
It is recurring. Oh my god. Everything blinks.
You wake up with a headache, almost like you're dehydrated. You slowly get up out of the bed and make your way towards the little bathroom in your room to grab some water. You finish your glass of water and make your way back to the bed. As you lie down and look out of the window, something just seems off.
Turn it on.
Then again, I'm far from home.
Suspicious music.
Perhaps it's just that feeling, like visiting another country. The air smells differently. There are new sounds.
Far from home and all alone.
The voice shakes you from your daze, and you suddenly feel all awake. It's not coming from anywhere specific. Instead, it almost sounds like it's inside your head.
Surrounded by a dark expanse with no saving, except memories of your past.
Memories of my past? Whatever this is, it's not talking about me.
Do your memories haunt you, as your actions haunt the souls of the ones you left behind?
You look around your room slowly, trying to see where the voice is coming from. Although with how it's sounding, it doesn't seem to be coming from a speaker somewhere.
How they looked up to you and trusted you, and how you left them instead of staying with them and keeping them safe.
You get out of bed, not feeling comfortable to stay in bed any longer.
I should try and find someone.
Do you think now that your actions change anything?
Oh, your actions have consequences.
No, you are still a lost soul. Did you really think you would find what your heart yearns here in the endless void of space, John?
John? That's concerning. I wonder if the John is alright.
For someone who leaves their path and their family behind, you boast a lot. A family relying on you, and a family to be made. Things that will never happen after your selfish actions. They will haunt you. It does not matter how far away from your home you flee. Home is still home. Keep running. You'll find yourself far away from yourself. Far away from safety.
A ding distracts you, is that funny? A ding distracts you, and you notice the wristband John gave you, putting out an alert. It appears that someone is trying to contact you through it. You give the wristband a closer look and notice a button. As you push it, you can hear a familiar voice through the device.
Michael.
Hey Vsauce, Michael here.
Hey,
Vsauce,
Doug with
John here.
glasses.
Hey, ... John Maddox here. This topic... titties.
His voice betrays a sense of urgency.
Awake-ish. Are you alright?
There's too many titties around. This is a gay VN.
Oh, Crimea River.
I take it you heard the creepy voice. The angel?
Angel? That's not what I would call it.
I am on you side of the court with that one.
What?
It's a nickname for it. The scientific name is less interesting. That aside, are you alright? They can be quite... stressful.
I love that he's wearing his engineering outfit to sleep. It's cute.
Gotta be ready for work.
Way to turn the question around. ...
It was weird. I heard things that didn't quite make sense to me. Oh wait, that quite didn't make sense to me. Is that correct?
That didn't quite make sense to me or something, yeah.
What even was it?
A weapon? Supposedly non-existent since about a year back.
A weapon?
Before that, get dressed and meet me in the hallway.
Do I have to get
Growing
dressed?
up naked.
Before you can answer, there's a knock on your door and the John cancels the call on your navigator.
Hi there, handsome.
What?
Just hang on, let me apply this butter.
I'm naked!
You're already here? I am not even dressed!
John's voice is muffled by the door.
Dressed yet? Not that I'd mind if you let me in before you are, anyway.
Are we really gonna see a sex
Maybe he
scene?
will say
That's
that.
that's a little bit on the creepy side.
I'm gonna report you to HR, John.
No.
Self-report?
You get dressed quickly and make your way out of the room. Because Shush shows you he's not fitting in that doorway without the bother. The corridor seems strangely quiet. It'd be a little lonely if it wasn't for John's smiling face.
John.
Glad to see you all right. Want to go for a little walk?
A nightly walk, eh? Right now?
Where's the collar and leash?
I'm sure you would get into that leash, Ash.
Well, I mean, he is cute.
Harness?
At the bottom, I say it's nothing wrong.
Ooh,
It's a
okay.
little
big
weird,
anyway.
but John probably knows more about what he's doing than you do.
I do it to clear my mind sometimes. And after what just happened, I thought perhaps you'd like to join me. Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed.
Looks like I'm not the only one with some insecurities.
It sounds perfect, actually.
The relief on his face is almost a carbon copy of how you'd feel if you were in his shoes. It's uncanny.
Oh my god.
Uncanny.
You navigate the rings again. John looks at you and shrugs.
Hi, sorry to wake you up. Dot, double dot, dot.
I like the picture on that phone.
Shouldn't do a pogger's face.
Again, I already did one when the camera wasn't working.
Do it now, so the camera's working, so people can see it.
I don't know. He doesn't sound too stressed, all things considered.
It's alright. I was already up.
Did you experience anything strange just now?
The angel?
The voice, the spectre. It has a few names. It's rarely a pleasant experience. How are you feeling?
Honestly? A little stressed out.
I'm sorry, I should have prepared for something like this. Are you able to come meet me in the observation room? I'll tell you more about what just happened.
There's a slight discomfort in his voice.
I'm with John. We were going for a short walk.
I'll be waiting for the two of you here then. Take your time.
I'll see you in a bit.
Let us get moving then.
Let us.
Shut up. The two of you stand walking together, John leading the way, as you're not all that familiar with the layout of the ship yet. Or you're just the bottom.
You know, you're a big softie.
You know, I want to you.
Unlike my rough and stoic exterior,
Almost. Somehow. I think it shines through, though.
John fixates you with a serious gaze.
there's a lot of preconceived notions sometimes. Expectations that people want you to follow. Sometimes it's not really what one wants to do, or who one wants to be either. And you're saying I'm exactly what you thought I was? If you think that I'm that great, who am I to say otherwise?
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. Mostly.
Wink.
You know, I used to be worse than I am.
Worse? How? I think you're pretty great.
Just shut up and suck his already.
Oh, I mean, with the flirting and the bad jokes.
I love bad jokes. They're the best.
I love flirting.
I love
it's
it.
adorable.
That's my whole personality. Then one day, I decided to tone it down. First, I thought I should be myself all out in order to finally meet that one person who'd accept me exactly for who I was. But then, sometimes I thought I might be too much. And I figured I'd be very happy finding someone who likes me mostly for who I am. It doesn't have to be all in. And I don't have to be so loud with everything.
I think expressing yourself somehow is important.
John lets out a soft chuckle.
So is not offending people.
People are complicated. Can't really do much more than your best.
Wise, wise words.
What?
A middle ground then. You're a versatile man. Dot
Do I want to be topped?
Oh,
Do we top John?
MC verse confirmed.
I'm pretty sure every single main character's verse.
They are well versed.
I'm pretty sure, like in every single visual novel ever, the main character is always a bottom. It's just kind of like that.
20
I'm
minutes.
sorry. Yeah, 20 minutes.
Make you ask.
Your ass. There's a short break in the conversation as the two of you keep walking until John breaks the silence.
Speaking of expressing yourself, did you ever tinker back home?
Tinker? What do you mean?
Tinker these nuts! Sorry. I'm so sorry. As in drawing, or woodcraft, or making small robots.
Making small robots is a bit out of most people's comfort zone, you know?
Probably. I'd like to see what you can make, to be straightforward.
You're not straight.
Gay forward.
Gay forward, I love that.
I mean that I want you to help me make something sometime soon.
Actually, you know, when we were watching with Grant the last episode of DT, he was commenting that you kept stroking the alligator and it was making him distracted.
It really looks like Frank is your really. It looks like.
Why?
Dang, you
Stop
got
it.
that
He's a
stuck in my head,
crocodile!
Bobby.
He's obviously a crocodile!
Jake has a green, scaly penis.
With eyes and a big, sharp teeth.
You heard it here
Why are you
first.
describing me?
I can confirm, by the way.
I'm not sure how much I can do, but sure. Sounds like it could be fun.
You didn't even have to remind yourself that going out of your comfort zone isn't always bad this time.
I'm interested in seeing how you'd express yourself in something we make together.
Proceeds to make a
Oh,
clay
yeah.
dick.
I'm not an artist, though.
You're not? And here I thought you knew how to make pizza.
You feel yourself smiling, that pressured feeling from before having completely turned around. There's another short pause as you keep walking together.
We're here.
The two of you enter the observation deck together. As the elevator comes to a stop and you enter the observation deck, you spot Mike and Rex from across the room.
Oh my god. He has no shirt.
Do you guys like what you see? Mike waves the two of you over.
Did you explain anything to him, John?
Only the very basics. Figured I'd leave the dirty work to you this time.
I'm sorry, ... What you just experienced is called a spectre.
Mike puts his hand on your shoulder as to assert you that things are alright.
Doesn't seem like things are, though.
It is a relic of the past, an old inert weapon from a past world.
It's like running into an old landmine.
That's a harrowing description.
Mike lets out a sigh.
Oh god. The SP3 CTR is a relic of an old weapon from Arctos.
SCPs are in this world?
A weapon.
They're supposed to all have gone inert years ago, aside from also being picked up and disabled. And there aren't supposed to have been any at all this far from Arctos.
It's a scary thought to run into something like that. But it's so safe, right?
Safe is a strong word.
Well, there's no physical damage, but there can be some strong reactions.
Maybe I'm a little too calm then, but that's good in this case, right?
It is.
It is a good thing. Remember that you're fine. This thing will probably hit 2 or 3 times in the coming weeks before it's all over. I'll make sure everything goes as planned and you'll be safe. ... Quotation.
I'll be alright.
About the SP3 CTR, the spectre, or in layman's terms, an angel. Everyone
Small.
usually experiences something different. It can be anything from a smell to a voice or a vision.
Oh
Do
god.
you mean Musk?
Some even experience hallucinations.
It is really as benevolent as what the nickname suggests. If you experience something weird, talking about it usually helps.
I don't think I need therapy for something like this.
I didn't mean to alarm you. ... End quotation.
Mike lets out a sigh.
I'm going to go and make sure everyone's fine. John, I'd like you to investigate why none of our alerts warned us against the spectre. You can start tomorrow, but it would be preferable if you could look into it as soon as possible. There might be something wrong with one of our systems.
I'll look into that right away.
This all seems so serious.
You can shake that feeling that this is something far beyond what should be useful for. John turns to you and pulls you into a warm hug.
Let me know if you feel uncomfortable and I'll be there, alright?
This is moving a little bit quickly for me.
Big softy.
Yep.
But it's
Oh.
nice to be so cared for. It feels like it's been a long time since.
You hug him back and he holds you for a few more seconds.
I will. You're going to have to let me go, though, or you won't be able to go to work.
Who says I can't carry you all the way and work like this?
Uwu.
He lets you go with a smile.
Wrong, let's.
Oh no, he let you go with a smile. Oh no.
Too much.
Yeah. Too much. Yeah.
Just enough, really.
But you're not going to tell him that. Not yet.
Are you always this hands-on with your new colleagues?
Only the ones I like.
Well, just suck his already.
You know, John kind of, he I don't know, he just creeps me out more than anything, I'll be honest.
Chula?
No.
This is Leo's.
No.
Just John, just John, just John.
Alright, I should get to work. Want me to walk you back to your room?
You can stay here with me if you'd like. It might be good to relax a little. I just wasn't used to him talking. He just kind of said one line and stood there awkwardly. It's not an easy experience to get hit by a spectre for the first time. I'll talk you through it.
John looks at you and raises an eyebrow inquisitively.
He has more important things to do, right?
It'd be nice to hear a little more about these things. It'd be interesting to talk to Rex a little.
Rex smiles at you.
He does.
I'll be off then. Take care.
Why are you
Are
blushing?
you blushing?
Don't cheat on me now.
With that, John turns around and leaves with speed that betrays a purpose. Mike gives you a wave as he heads out the door near the elevator.
I'll have to ask you to excuse my state of dress. I rushed here as soon as I noticed the spectre.
Oh.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
Where did his pants go?
Oh, hello.
Now that John's gone, stretch.
Yeah.
God, no.
I got room for two.
Ew.
With that, Rex motions towards one of the benches and sits down on it, making room for you to sit next to him.
How are you feeling?
Sliding into your DMs.
I wish I stayed at home. This
I
place.
wish you could make me wish to stay in
If you choose the second
That's
one,
the
they'll
worst
literally
one.
eject you straight out.
Eject you straight out. Is that like a birth fetish? Is that a thing?
That's birthing, yeah.
Isn't birthing just reverse 4?
No.
Oh my god.
No, that's an actual fetish. people have.
I hate all of that.
Oh my god, he has a point. Anyway, we're gonna choose the 2 column option. This matters actually later down the story. This is, as far as I can tell, the better option. Don't tell Grunt.
Well, I mean, the
told you.
bottom one is just a ridiculous one, so don't. A little too calm, I think. I think the fact that I'm not really reacting is due to what I heard.
What did you hear? If you don't mind me asking, it can get quite personal.
Well, I heard a voice, but it wasn't about me.
That's uncommon, but not unheard of. You probably have nothing you know about Arctos it can anchor onto.
Well, that makes sense. If I were to guess, it was about one of the people I know from the crew here.
John.
I mean, literally says John, though. But it almost seemed as if what I heard didn't fully make sense. It might just be my mind making up stories, because there were things I definitely don't connect to them in what it said.
I'm sorry you had to go through with that. It feels like Arctos' mistakes never stop coming back to haunt us, and now the ones we've made contact with. Unfair, isn't it, for us to drag you into our struggles?
Unfair?
No, I don't see it that way.
He looks you in the eye.
I made my own choice, all the way. I've had a million chances to back out.
Sorry, it was kind of presumptuous of me to put it that way. I'm just worried we're dragging you into something crazy.
He sighs softly.
This event probably scared some of us more than it scared you, seeing how you're reacting.
I mean, it didn't really say anything about us. Just said some bullshit about John.
That's a good thing, I think. And I know you've heard it 1,000 times today, but I'll also do everything I can to make sure you stay safe.
I'm getting the feeling that the people here are mostly warriors.
Keyboard warriors.
You're studying Earth and humankind, right?
Trying to, at least.
That's one of the things about humans. There's a saying that you'll see someone's true person when you see how they react to a crisis. Some people freeze up, some people run away, and some people get pot.
Some people get pot.
And some people get calmer and panic once everything is said and done. There's a line you'll hear a lot on Earth when humans. There's a line you hear a lot on Earth when humans talk about other humans. Oh, the duality of man. I've never heard that before. There's a few different interpretations, but I think it just highlights that despite how different humans seem to be, we have these set patterns in how we act. I guess I'm just a quiet person.
You seem pretty outward and straightforward, if you ask me.
I try, but in moments like before, I think it shows more.
Rex seems lost in thought for a little bit.
The duality of man, I like it.
Good. What do you?
Earlier, you mentioned you were able to stay calm because the spectre wasn't relating to you. If it just reminded you of someone, then that's not too bad. A spectre has many nicknames, the most famous one being an angel. People call it that because it's not too uncommon to hear the voice or see a vision of a lost loved one. I imagine your experience was what it was, because it simply leashed onto someone you knew from Arctos. But there's also the other side of the coin.
Something else about them?
It's more of an old soldier's tale at this point, but it might help you understand a little of why the commander reacted as he did, and reached out to you right away.
There's a short pause, as if Rex is debating whether or not he should continue.
The other side of them is usually called the demon. If you hear the voice of someone you haven't seen, or someone dear to you is alive, it's counted as a bad omen. A dark premonition, or a hint of evil to come. That's what hits the hardest, and makes powerful men drop to their knees and cry. The base idea that someone they care about is in trouble.
That's dark, but we're all here and well, right?
That's why it's important to know about it. It is what it is, a weapon meant to scare you and create panic. So if you know about it, it has no power over you.
Well, it has no power aside from waking you up in the middle of the night.
Rex laughs.
Ha ha ha, aside from that. Do you believe in the so-called Angels and Demons written by Dan Brown?
I do.
I've read that, actually.
I don't.
I think we're gonna go for no. Let's say no.
I think there's always an explanation to... I think there's always an explanation to these things. And perhaps those tales are just a way to deal with difficult thoughts.
I agree.
There's a break in the conversation, and silence fills the large room.
So, weird question, but how do I tell what the time is?
I can tell you how to tell the time, because this document says that it's the time to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the Bruce FVN channel,
Discord.
like the video if you liked it, and join our Discord server. Link in description. Thank you guys for watching again, and have a nice day or something. I don't know.
You're reading it and you still don't know.
Say day or
Oh my god, he wrote a script! He wrote a script!
No, this is unrelated.
Aww.
I'm pretending to be reading.
Flip page.
Imagine
Please
having-
like. It's
yeah.
having a